Good morning, student. This is Vasu Midbanchor, your computer application teacher. Welcome to online classes session 2020-21. So, student, today we'll learn how to insert word art. Word art means last class we had discussed about this also. That word art are text object with ready-made effects. Word art allow us to insert attractive text in our documents. To insert word art in your document, do the thing that click on word art in the insert tab and select the word art style from the word art gallery. So if you want to give an introduction line or any line, if you want to attract and give the highlighted and attractive way, so you have to use the word art or the ready made effects are there. You have to choose only that effects and then it will convert to your line, which line if you want to do the changes. Then inserting text box. Text written inside the text box allow to move the text box in one page to one object. The features is useful when designing pages with images to insert a text box. Suppose if you insert a image in a document page and if you want to write something on the on the image, so if we want to write something, then here text box is given there. With the help of that text box you can insert the text box and then write whatever you want to write on the image. Then inserting image in your document. How to insert? Then if you want to insert an image, you can easily insert pictures into your document, whether they are on your computer or on the web pages. Then first of all you place your insertion point where you want to image appear. First of all you have to give the pointer cursor where if you want to insert the image, and then after that you can go to insert tab, and then from there you can uh, insert the images means where the image is stored there, the browser will open that browser file will open, and then from that you can insert the image. Then clip art gallery. If you wish to insert an image from the web, you need first save the image in your computer and then insert it at location. To insert image from clip art gallery, click on clip art. Clip art is also there in the insert tab. From there you can go and then first save the image and then get the image for your document. Then formatting an image. If you want to format your image, so student, that you are knowing now also you are handling the mobile phones, and then for photograph if you are formatting the photograph, some changes are there. If you want black and white photo, then it will visible for you to change. If you want some background changes, something dark color, if you want that photo, like this here also if you want to change, if you want to format the images, you can format from here to format tab. Click on the format tab, all the functions are there only. So with the help of that function you can format your picture. Then text wrapping. When you insert an image, you may notice that it is difficult to move it exactly where you want. That is because by default the image is in the line with the text. You will need to change the text wrapping setting if you want to move image freely freely, or if you want the text wrap around the image in a more way. So do this following. Suppose student that you want that image, while inline image, if you want that writing the paragraph in between the paragraph, if you inserted one image, so it is difficult to move here and there that particular image, so you are using a text wrapping here. While this you can easily to move the image freely in the document in a naturally way. Select the image if you want to wrap that around. Format tab, click on the format tab, appear on the ribbon. Then format tab, you can select the wrap text command and arrange a drop down menu with appear. So from that mouse will show the various wrapping options. Then first you select that options and then do your wrapping work here. So inserting shapes. So in student, different shapes are given here in the tools, shape tools. Click on shapes, click shapes on the insert tab. Insert tab, all the different shapes are there. If you want to insert different shapes in your document page, you can get all the shapes from here. But which type of shapes you want, all the shapes are given in the inserting shapes. Then inserting symbols also, then inserting symbols also it is given there. If you different symbols are there, so first you have to click on the insert tab, and then from that click on symbol option. All the symbols, all types of symbols is mentioned there. If you want any symbol, click on that symbol and then click on the insert button. The symbol will uh, display in your document page. Then come to the working with tables. Then if you want to display some tables, so tables are word enable us to display the content in the form of rows and columns. To insert a table, place your insertion point in the document where you want to appear the table. So here where you want to appear the table, that there you place the your mouse pointer and then click on the insert tab. Their table is mentioned here. There only you can describe how many columns and rows if you want, that you first decide, and then after that you give the row and column number. Then immediately the table will display in your screen, in your that document page. Then merge and split. Merge and split means if you merge and split your table, sometimes some you want a single column or sometimes you want a single row, like this, that your wish, your designing wish, you can split the cell with the help of layout tab. Merging and splitting is given there. Then header and footer. Header and footer is also there in the third tab. Header and footer works means, header means if you are giving writing any document and if you are giving the header means heading, if you are giving, then you are using header and footer. Footer, at the footer you have to write the page number, or if you write the date, or if you write the signature. At the bottom footer is given there, there you can write. And header, heading, for heading purpose we are using the header. Then checking the grammar. Checking the grammar is there in file tab. File tab you have to use the option, choose the option backstage view, and from there you can able to do the checking grammar. Checking of grammar means that you are typing the word. If you're typing the word one by one in writing the document, then sometimes the wrong word, by mistake wrong word type, so you have to check the grammar. First you have to click on the autocorrect button, and then you have to write the document. So autocorrect will help you for checking the grammar, and immediately it will convert into the correct spelling. Then thesaurs. Microsoft Word's processing software has a thesaurs which has synonyms and antonyms for almost every word. To use these features, right click on the word, and from the shortcut menu with synonyms, a list of synonyms will be displayed. So thesaurs means if you want to show the meaning of that particular word, it will help. Then page layout. Page layout refers to the setting done for a page. This includes setting the orientation of the page, setting and the margin size, page breaks, giving the watermark, page color or border. These are the page layout. These are coming in the page layout. Suppose margin size, page break means suppose single page, if you are breaking in two parts, the page break will help. Then watermark means at the background transparent picture will display, that is the watermark. Then page color if you want to change, then page border if you want to change, this all come in page layout. Then numbering page. Numbering page means at the down of that page, if you want to number the page, you can give the number. Then if you insert in, then if you break the pages, then go to the insert tab, there page break is given there, that you can click, then your document page will break in two parts. Then page margin, if you want to change the margin, if you want to change your margin, page margin, so with the help of this page layout tab you can click on margin, and then you can change the margin of your page. Then page orientation. Here page orientation is given here for two types of page orientation is given here, portrait and landscape. Portrait means A4 size paper that you are knowing now, that A4 size paper vertical form. Vertical form is called a portrait, and horizontal form is known as the landscape orientation. The two types of portrait is page orientation is given. First is portrait and second one is orientation, landscape orientation. Then paper size is also you have to mention here if you're when giving the printout, that while giving the printer, if you're giving the print command, that print command first ask which type of paper you want for printing, that A4 size, A3 size, legal size. These are the examples and these are the types of page layout. First you have to mention the size and then afterwards give the command. Then column, if you had seen about the you had seen the newspaper or magazine paper, if you had seen there, all the news are written at the column format also. Column format, that format if you want to display in your document page, so you have to go to first the page layout, there you have to select the columns, then all the contents which you had typed in your document, it will turns into the column format. Then watermark means if you want to something transparent picture for your document page, so with the help of this watermark you can uh, access the you can set the image at the background image, but that image should be very in a transparent form. And if you want to write something as in watermark, so you can able to write also. Then page border, if you want to change the page size, page border, suppose a single line if you are going giving, then single line means it should be dark or light, it should be thin or thick, or some design border if you want, that all that border types are given here in page layout, only you have to select and do the work. Then page color, if you want to change the page color, with the help of this page color you can do. Then auto format, review comments means a comment is a note that an author or reviewer can add to the document. This tools is used to desktop publishing Microsoft Word display. Then if you want to give the review, if you want review for your that document, so you have to give the remove review column also. That columns the user will read or the reader will read and then give the comments. Then previewing and printing a document, only the preview after giving the before giving the print command you have to preview your pages. So with the help of this previewing you can see the picture whether all the contents are there or not, or line wise it will print or not. First you have to check the previewing and then afterwards give the print command with the help of print command, like this. Then let's recapitulate. Then exercise, student exercise I will discuss in next chapter, next class. Thank you.